No, dude. Let's try this. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I was turning too far left at the end of the setup. That's probably the problem. I'll try not going all the way over to the fern. Goron Mines. I did, for my first run, name the file that. The next one that I do, I will, since you are here, Draconif, the next file name I do will be that as well. I do remember. But, I mean, it's also possible that this run will just PB, but if that happens, then the AD run after this will be named Goron Mines. Ironically. Although, maybe not that ironically, since it doesn't... I mean, it does actually still do Goron Mines. Yeah, I had to get to Goron Mines and then lose like a minute to the pity climb. So I fell into the lava, and then the first actual attempt was really slow and failed. The second attempt worked, although I kind of messed it up. Anyway, and then I fell into the water at the end. It was like at least theoretically possible for me to PB going into the final segment. I could have maybe PB by like a segment, or second. 1 second, not a segment. That would be impressive if I PB'd by a whole segment, though. No, don't do that. Can somebody slide slash? Thank you. Go on the wall. Okay, not too bad. Comes the Boko to try to mess up my camera and distract me. Ow. Dude, get out of the pen. It can still be like a low 6, I think. It's not super great, but it's not bad. I used to be better at Boca pushing. I'm kind of rusty right now, but... Well, I'm not really rusty, I'm just not as good as I used to be. That was not very good at all. I mean, that's practically pushing him the entire way there. I target pushing, which is slow. Oh well. Still pretty okay though. This is like sub 605. Which I can roll with. Like I said, I am improving. I'm more consistently getting, like, under 605. Hi, Beast. Thanks for the raid. I don't know how your run ended up going. It looked like it was on okay pace for a little bit there. But hopefully you PB'd. It didn't. Oh, no. Sorry. Alright, well, I will try not to have this run die randomly. I had one run get to Goron Mines, and then I kind of choked a little bit, and the trick just didn't work the first time, which apparently it's not completely consistent. Or maybe I just don't fully understand it. Nice goat. Okay, this round. I don't trust this goat. I was right to not trust this goat. Oh no. 31. Terrible. Oh well. What does that make this? Like a 818 intrasewers or something? Yeah, I don't know. My PB's early game was very good. Pretty much until Elden Twilight. It's kind of hard to keep up with it. But I don't want to, like, reset things that are, like, sub 820, because they're still fine. And I can still PB by a good amount, so I have some leeway. I also don't enjoy resetting to do gate clip a million times and Boca pushing. It's kind of soul draining. Did I try the new trick today? I have tried it today and yesterday. And my PB does do it, so. Yes, gate clip is much worse on HD. I mean, the new trick... Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The problem with the new trick is, like, it's just inconsistent. Like, sometimes you'll just randomly clip back out. And it doesn't really feel like your fault. Everything else is consistent. It's just the part where you're trying to clip up, sometimes you just randomly clip out, or, like, back into bounds, which is unfortunate. So, but if you can, I mean, you can still save a lot of time even if you get it second try. It's not, so it's not like, I don't think it's like Eyes of One Skip. I'm assuming there's some actual reasonable explanation that we just, that I don't understand for why I'm clipping back into bounds. But Eyes of One Skip, we just straight up don't understand. I have no idea why that is, that it's like random. I mean, it's not random. Like, it behaves in peculiar ways that are, like, semi-predictable if you, like, open a practice save for Eyes of One Skip, right? So it can't be completely random, but I don't know what the problem is. I've tried so many times to try to figure out what it is, and it's just, like, I don't know. Like, and it's annoying, too, because, like, we've had large sample sizes of 100% runs that I've, like, tried to look at and be like, well, what are the differences between these that might have caused it to work or not work? And I just have no idea. Yeah, no, Finding new stuff in HD is cool. We don't find stuff that often, but anyway. It's nice that we found this new thing while I was already doing runs of the game, so I could just like pick it up and insert it into the runs I'm doing. Like, it's always annoying when you get like a good, satisfying PB and then suddenly, you know, there's like a new trick, but this came before I was satisfied with any of my times, so I'll take it. Sub 12. Yay. I almost golded there. It was very close. But not quite. This is not horseshoes or hand grenades, so it doesn't count. Anyway, if I haven't already explained it, there's a lot of RNG and kind of silly things in this otherwise short category. So the name of the game is basically to just get as many runs to like bow and beyond as humanly possible. Like to iron boots, I mean. That bow, not the BOW. Although that too, but anyway. The name of the game is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. That is true. Thank you for the correction, Beast. And the name of the category is Goron Mines RTA. I think I may be too far forward here. Or not, apparently. I'm a little surprised that worked. For the Nintendo Wii U. Exclusively for the Nintendo Wii U. Released March 4th, 2016. Amazing. So how, tell me how, did people have speedruns of the game before March 4th, 2016? Unbelievable. Those cheaters, they were clearly splicing. They were upscaling SD speedruns. Yeah, exactly. Conspiracy. That's right. Yep, this version is in fact almost 10 years old. It's getting close to 9 years old now. I guess that means it would be a third grader. This game is a third grader. It's not able to drink alcohol yet, but Twilight Princess, the standard definition version, is almost old enough to drink alcohol. Yeah, Nintendo never ported it to Switch. Will they port it to Switch too? Probably. I guess. I don't know. They're finally porting over Xenoblade X. They just made improvements to it, so I assume they're gonna like do something similar with Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Wow, I saved time. Amazing. Yeah, that is kind of funny that basically every version of this game is pretty much inaccessible. I'm assuming that the physical copies of this game go for, like, even the HD version go for like $1 bajillion. You can't get the digital version anymore, so I don't know. The physical copies are almost as expensive as the GameCube. Good grief. Oh, man. Yeah, I heard somewhere recently that they were super expensive, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I do actually own both the physical copy, and I bought a separate digital copy. I didn't just dump it, so... Anyway. I kind of hope that they'll port it just so that if something ever happens to my Wii U and it, like, dies on me, that I can still play this game. But, we'll see. I don't know how long my console is going to last before it eventually just dies from overuse. Yeah, no, the Switch 2 is not going to be, like, really any higher resolution or power than the current Switch. It might be slightly more powerful, I don't know, but it's not going to be, like, crazy. Oh no. There was nothing I could do to avoid that. Not even my fault. That's just random time loss. Thanks, game. I guess now I can't get ambushed by a random blue rupee in Forest Temple or on the way to Forest Temple. So that's nice. Oh no. I am definitely not making this log cycle. This is a very bad segment. I think I actually was 2 log cycles behind there, which is crazy. Like a full back and forth. That's amazing. Bugs, please be nice, since everything else in this segment has been mean. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the games just need to look good enough. I mean, it's like, this game looks fine. I don't think it would be that much better if it was, like, in 4K. I mean, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I want it to run well. Like, I would rather have better performance than, like, higher quality graphics. Like, if they could just make it so that this game on Switch just, like, never lags ever, and it looks otherwise the exact same, I would definitely take that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure that 60 FPS would be nice, because there might be, like, one or two things that we can't input buffer that are one-framers, but... I imagine it wouldn't, like, change that much stuff, though, in terms of, like, timing frames and whatnot. Just, like, I don't know, like, the Xant 2-framer would presumably just be a 4-framer then, just on 60 FPS. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I do like 60 FPS normally. Okay, so this run is virtually identical to the run that I had earlier that got to Goron Mines and was, like, fine. I mean, it's not, like, super great right now, but I could probably do a little better on this segment than what I had for the last run. Thanks for the good luck. I will need it. Okay, I think we decided that I mostly just need to push this monkey along this little path, or whatever looks like the path. Or apparently not. Not in that case. This time, I think I do want to push her a little bit to the left, yeah. Anyway. Getting a lot of single swings, which is nice. Unfortunately, I had to go a little out of my way to grab that keys. This is pretty fast right now. Unfortunate double swing there, but... Need to be careful not to get killed by the fog there, as this happened a couple times in the last few days. It's, like, very unfortunate whenever it happens. Ow, don't double swing on the last swing. That's silly. Oh well. This is still pretty fast. It's like, I should probably save a couple seconds here. Or a second. Or no seconds. No, 1 second. I will save 1 second. So 509 is actually pretty good. Anything under 510, I think is, like, pretty solid. I'm using the gamepad, not a Wii U Pro controller. Yes, the very big gamepad, which has gyro and touch equips, which makes it very nice. I mean, you can still do the touch equips with the Pro controller, it's just that it's a little bit more annoying. Because it's not, like, on the controller that you're already holding. But I'm sure, like, D3 has a pretty good setup for how he does it. Because I know he uses the Wii U Pro controller. I just like having gyro, is the main thing. So I'm used to using this controller. It's also, I think, maybe a little bit easier to mash with ZR and B on this one, just because of how big the controller is. So it's like easier to keep the controller still while you move your hand back and forth. Infinitely better than the GameCube controller for mashing, though, so it's very nice in that regard. I'm probably going to lose a little time on this segment, because I usually don't get an anti-skip. I got it last time, but it's kind of rare. And sometimes this blue man likes to hit me off the vines whenever I try to go for it. Yeah, like, I don't think this is gonna work, because she's gonna turn to the right and down. So we'll just get the other nut. Surprised that roll stab worked, because those rolls were kind of bad. Yeah, this best can still be a little better, but I think you have to, like, actually get Nancy skip for it to be any better than it is right now. I had, like, a low 620, I think, with a 12-hop ook. Which is over 2 cycles, to be clear. So the minimum is 4, but still, it was not very good. Like, I usually like to get under 10 combined, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I don't know how I managed to get 2 rolls in there, but anyway. I mean, I think the spider is just RNG generally. Or if it's controllable, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to control it. Thanks for the luck, Dashing Wolf Guy. How dashing. But, like, basically, if the spider is facing, like, left or up left, you can usually go for it. Especially if it just finished turning or it's still turning. I don't know when I said this run was dead. I think the previous run was dead. Did I say this one was dead? Because, I mean, this one is not dead. It just had an unfortunate ghost, that's all. Otherwise, it's been pretty okay. I guess the Far on Twilight was also not very good. But I got lucky on the monkey escort, so... Yeah, I mean, we always kill the bottom right spider. Unless you're Tass. But I am not Tass. I mean, it would probably be easier to skip both of them on HD than it is on GameCube because of the faster climbing speed. But I imagine it's still pretty almost impossible. Pretty much. But, I don't know. why my heart rate went up a little bit during that early boomerang. This is not a particularly good run, and that trick is not particularly hard, so I should not be stressed at all, but whatever. It's okay. Nah, kinda slow. Did you call him Luke? Damn. 5 hop is pretty good, actually. Yeah, this is... I think this is like a 624. Pretty good. It might be a high 623. So do we call the Diabolic thing Lukeless then? Is that how that works? I think this is a 31, if I did my math correctly. So that's nice, I guess. Nice, 3157. So I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping up with this PB, so that's good. Like I said, I just need to like mostly keep up and not make any major mistakes. Like, if I'm within like 30 seconds going into Goron Mines, I have a pretty good shot of PBing. I mean, of course it would be nice to be ahead going into Goron Mines. Nice Deku Bubba. Thankfully been good at that lately. There have been times where I have struggled with that Fitz hop more than I should. And it's very easy if you like see up to do it, but it's slower if you do it that way. You can also LJA over to the platform, but that is likewise slow. No stamps today, that's right, no stamps. This is not 100% at all. This is actually a very small percent of things. I get like 4 items, and then small keys and stuff, but... please don't slide off the platform. That would be bad. I mean, just don't slide in general, but if you're going to slide, don't slide into the void. Alright, pretty okay segment. Yeah, we get no stamps, no heart containers, no heart pieces, and only 4 items. I mean, I guess we also get the sword and shield, but whatever. You know what I mean. To not fail easy trick. Almost accidentally did an extra target there. Would have been really bad. Good. 80% less items. That sounds kind of like low percent, which does exist. I don't think we have a leaderboard for it on HD, because nobody's tried to figure out what low percent would look like on HD, but... Anyway. I've been losing a few seconds here. Mostly because I slid a little bit, but... anyway. I think my Oculus was also maybe a little bit slow. But I'm not losing that much time, though. This should still be like a low 37, probably a sub 3710, if I had to guess. Although, maybe it's like just barely above 3710. It's still pretty good, though. So, acceptable. I mean, my last run was a 3720, so this is better than that. Yeah, 5 jumps on the boomerang split was really good. But I can't really complain. Good RNG. Just overall pretty good Forest Temple, even if I randomly lost 4 seconds on that split. Good Monkey Escort RNG too. I guess it makes up a little bit for the bad goats and bad Far and Twilight. Now we gotta roll to the goal. Roll goal. That's what that is, right? Me rolling here is roll goal. That's what people are talking about when they say roll goal. Surely. Hey, look, it's the King of Hyrule. Hi, King of Hyrule. A letter. Wow. Amazing. Please don't run in front of me. Thank you. No, we don't skip the mailman because we would get him going back to Goron for the Iron Boots later. So it actually would lose time. I normally don't go for it at any percent just because we have to skip him twice for it to be worth it. But, so I usually just don't go for it there. But here, it actually, like, saves time to not go for it. Now, I mean, there's a couple triggers that you could, like, technically run around. It would just take a very long time. I think you can skip him enough times, like, so you don't get him on the way back and forth from Iron Boots, but it would just be very, very slow. North Farm. Good. No, dude. Do I have to talk to you to... try not to, like, warp away without the bridge. Well, that's a really stupid way to lose time. My goodness. I accidentally pressed either the start button or the B button or something. Fat fingered the controller. That's really stupid. Yeah, I don't know if I could have map warped after that. I don't know. Anyway, this is very bad now. Oh well. I'm probably still around as fast as my last run, because I was like 10 seconds faster going into the segment. I'm probably gonna lose 10 seconds to that shenanigans now. Those shenanigans? Shenanigans, I guess, is plural. Tomfoolery would be singular, so that tomfoolery, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, okay. This should be like a 454. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I always lose a few seconds here, so... Oh, that's unfortunate. 453. That's actually better than I thought it would be, so... I'll take that. It's okay. Yeah, I can be ahead after the segment if I just get a perfect segment. Alright, well, see ya. Thanks for the luck. I appreciate it. I will try to get an actual good run out of this. This is kind of only, like, slightly better than my average run up through Elden Vessel, so... In fact, it is better than my average, yeah. Please do not jump down. Thank you. Based Twilight Bug. Alright, so once again, I should not panic about Wolfball Musket, as dumb as the trick is, just because, well, A, it's not that hard, but B, also this run is, like, not that good. It's not, like, the worst thing ever if I have to reset. Just need to get in the mentality where it's okay to fail this trick. That way I won't fail it. It's amazing how that works. It's not a hard trick, so I'm just bad sometimes. Just need to make sure that the camera is not moving to the right when I jump. Should be far back enough. Okay. Good. That was clean. And then I jumped backwards for some reason. Whatever. Thanks, game. This might be able to best. It's gonna be pretty close if I play everything well. Like, it's at least arguable that it'll be able to best. But, I mean, if I don't mess anything up, then I should be pretty much tied with PB coming out of this, which is good. That's where I want to be. I mean, it would be even nicer to be ahead, but I don't really need to be. I made sure to, like, actually let go of the control stick that time. Yesterday, I side-hopped on accident, which was terrible. The best thing to do is, once you get close enough to jump attack, go into neutral. So that you make sure that you do not side-hop. You finally fixed the bug? Nice. Oh no. I am not making this wind cycle, so I may as well just pick up the tier on the ground. I might still need to actually go kind of fast to make the next wind cycle. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, well, I lost a little time there, but it's okay. Oh no. Oh no. This bug sucks. Alright, well, it is a little worse than the last run by about 5 seconds. That segment was good, and then, I mean, the Shadow Beast and the bird attacking me, it's not really within my control, so nothing I could have really done. I think I handled that about as best as I could. I just need, like, well, A, I need to not fail this backflip cookspin thing. But B, I need, like, an okay bow. It doesn't need to be a great bow, just, like, an average bow. Like, not catastrophic. Even if I lose 20 seconds, I'll probably still be okay. Yeah, that backflip always scares the shit out of me. It's not hard, and it does save time, and I get it almost every time. But there have been times when I have been, like, under a little bit of pressure, and then I side hop, and it loses, like, 20 seconds, and it sucks. Anyway. Yeah, so, what was wrong with this run? So I had pretty good cage break time, not amazing. 30-second goats. Everything else was pretty okay. Far and Twilight was not very good. Lost a little extra time in Forest Temple. Bad Elven Vessel because of the weird map warp thing. And then I got owned at the top of Death Mountain. Top of Death Mountain Trail in Elven Twilight. My favorite color is blue, which is why whenever I best, I have blue splits for my golds. Actually, I mean, that's really just because I saw Jim do blues for that. I think he does blues. Anyway, and I liked how it looked. It looks better than what a gold looks like to me. Like, kind of like the blue of, like, Snowfall's name. That's a good example of it. Yeah, if only the best possible time was 0.00. That's a possible time save. The segment was perfect, unfortunately. Yeah, so I am going to lose time on this segment, just for the record. But it's okay, as long as I just don't lose tons of time. Because you have to understand, I can save 35 seconds or thereabouts on the last split, and then on the second to last split, I can save like... I think I can also save 10 seconds going into Goron lines. And then, what was it? On the bow split, like BOW bow split, I can best by like probably a minute still. When do I declare a run dead? Well, if my... Most of the time, I keep going until I like literally can't PB with my best possible time anymore. But in this case, I would go longer, because I know that there's a lot of time I can still save on my gold for the bow split. Not this bow split, again, to be clear. This one I could theoretically save like a second if I got the opponent slide, but I didn't get the opponent slide, so... But I literally got 2 perfect cycles in my PB on this. And it was like 2 bows in a row that were like that too, because like the previous run that I had that got to this point was also like 2 slaps. It's crazy. I just want him to be kind of nice, so... He doesn't have to be perfect, just like mostly okay, and not doing that. Right, this is still okay. Unfortunately, that's the cycle that's nicer. The second cycle is kind of dumb. But again, like, as long as it's not too many extra cycles, it's okay. Okay, that's good. Oh no. How did I not mash fast enough? Are my hands broken? Oh my god, that was a little spooky. Okay, anyway. That's fine. Like I said, even if I lose like 10 seconds or something, I don't really care on this split. It's fine. Like, this run is not perfect, but it's fine. So, I mean, I can save a lot of time on each of the remaining segments in the run. But I do actually need to do King Bulbin 1 skip correctly. I find it way easier to mash for bow on HD using ZRNA. So... I mean, whatever works for you. Usually, I, like, never have any problems at all mashing at max speed on HD for bow. But yes, I think technically if you do go too fast, then the inputs do overlap and that doesn't work. But usually you can do a good job about, like, not having inputs overlapping. Because of just, like, the way that the method for mashing works with ZRNA. I don't know. Because, like, you kind of hold your fingers a fixed distance apart, so that, like, only one finger is pressing a button at a time. And you just move them back and forth, right? I don't know. That's how I do it, at least. And I've gotten a lot of practice at it, obviously, over the years. Especially with text smashing, which is the same motion. I mean, I think Jim does it the same way. Probably most people do it the same way. I definitely, like, advertised it to a few people over the years. Unfortunately, this bird's being a little weird. Although, I think that he is flying in a good direction now that I think about it. Yes, good. Thank you, bird. Please don't go over the fence. Stay on this side. bonk. Okay, that was a little slow, and I bonked, but otherwise pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I am, like, trying to kind of go late on the Iron Boost unequipped just to make sure that I don't go into the King Golden 1 trigger. Like, sometimes the bird is in such a position where you don't have to do it that way. But it's probably better to just generally try to time it that way, because, like, you know, I mean, even if the bird is in the correct position, then it just means that you're still gonna get over the fence. Just like last time, at this point, I just need to not choke. So, let's actually do the backflip correctly this go around, though. There we go. Probably should have waited like half a second longer before climbing. I mean, it worked out, but, like, it's a little risky to try to go up as early as possible. No, I'm not sure that I ever bothered timing going up the ramp versus early elevator with the side hop thing. It may actually be faster to go up the normal way at this point, but I always just do early elevator anyway. I'm guessing it's still faster to do early elevator, but I do have to save for it, which kind of sucks. Usually I don't really have any major problems with early elevator, though. Occasionally I will. But I probably should look into that, just because, like, it would be one extra thing that I wouldn't have to worry about if it was just as fast to go up the normal way. Climb up the Goron, please. Very kind of far over to the right there, but it worked. I guess I did a good enough job aiming really far to the left. Okay, this is a pretty good time. Anything that's like sub 1 hour when I'm saving is usually pretty good. It's not perfect, obviously, but anyway, this segment itself has been pretty good. I don't think I've really messed anything up. I guess the bird could have been slightly faster, and I bonked, but it was still pretty good. I mean, the bird saw me immediately, which is very nice. I love when it does that. Enough. What's up, Goron? Okay, he's been giving me, like, weird RNG the last couple times. Usually he, like, he does, like, the same thing of lunging at you pretty much every single round. The last couple times he's been being weird. So hopefully he will behave. I mean, normally what I do is I sidestep and then slap, because sometimes he sidesteps like that. And then you get him with the slap. And the thing about slapping him after you sidestep, even if he lunges at you, is it makes it a little bit easier, I think, to get him off in 2 cycles if he, like, well, in 2 cycles where you win. if he ends up slapping you, like he did there.
Hey.
Anyway, alright, that's still a pretty good segment. Really? Interesting. Well, maybe I'm just bad. I think my PB messed up early elevator once. Like it bonked or something. Okay, we're about to do stupid tricks, so... Everybody get excited! This is the moment you've all been waiting for. But I don't think me bonking lost 6 seconds, so it may just be slower. But I will look into that. Okay, let's not walk into the lava this time. Come on. This angle really should work eventually, slowly, very, very slowly. I am moving backwards, I swear. Okay, that was really slow. And it didn't work. Again. Amazing. I don't know why it's failing. It just does that sometimes, unfortunately. Come on. Dude, this should work. What are you doing? There we go. I should still be able to PB. This is just kind of slow. I just don't know why I can't, like, get it first try when I'm supposed to. I don't even know. I might still be able to, like, I don't think I can get a 112 with this. Let's just put it that way. It's just really unfortunate. Well, anyway, we'll talk about it later. I need to, like, try to focus. Like, I don't really know what you mean by using first person to get to the edge of the railing. I don't think you can really move well in first person there, just because, like, the geometry is trying to push you around. I think I'm losing time to PB again on this segment. I just can't catch a break in Goron lines in both of these runs. I'm just, like, getting really bad side hops, so it's, like, taking me forever. And then I just, like, get a second try every time. It's absolutely terrible. I don't understand why it's inconsistent, and that's what's bothering me the most about it. It's just like sometimes I just randomly click back in balance. Okay, it would be really, really nice if I could get the Dangoro thing. Unfortunately, this is also seems to be like totally RNG, whether the platform tilts the right way for this to work. It needs to go to the left, basically. So like this won't work. God damn it. I'm gonna lose time now. Could still probably PB by a little bit. Start counting from here. I'm probably losing like 10 seconds. God damn it. Again. It's like no matter what I do, I lose 10 seconds on the split. I mean, this is gonna be like a little over 10 seconds faster than the last run that I had that got here. The split time is gonna be basically the same. Maybe this one is like slightly better, but because the last run at least got the Dangoro thing, this one did not. Like, I mean, so I can still PB. I just, like, this is just really frustrating. But I'm not getting the thing first try, which I need to do to be able to get a 112. Either that or just, like, get a very, very good run into GM and get second try. Taking my time to make sure that I got the right position there. Nice roll, by the way. Or lack thereof. God damn it. This run is so frustrating. I don't know. I shouldn't feel pressured, because even if this dies, it doesn't really matter. It's like very incremental time save that we're talking if I can pull this off. This kind of sucks. I mean, if anything, it would be better if it did PB so that I wouldn't have to, like, upload it for world record history purposes. That's very frustrating. I mean, I keep getting pretty good runs going into Goron Mines. Like, these are, like, solid runs. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I gotta not fall into the water here. I did practice this slightly. I think I know what I did wrong last time. Let's not pick up the box, because I need these precious seconds right now. Just don't move back. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this, I mean, I still have to get... I mean, that was a little slow, I guess, because I picked up the box. I still have to get the Fyrus regrabs. I mean, I might, if I just didn't go for them at all, still be able to PB, but we're gonna go for the Fyrus regrabs for obvious reasons. It's just so frustrating. Man. I just wish it were more consistent. It's just not. jump spins, I think. Can't be roll stabs, because this is the Goron sword. Clunky. I don't know why it takes so long for him to fall over sometimes. I thought I was like pulling in a pretty good direction, but maybe not. Okay. Alright, this should PB. Assuming he falls over. Okay. Alright. Remember, I can do the finishing blow here. Okay, that definitely should PB. It's just, I don't know how much it will PB by. Let me go check. I think I backflipped at like 111.53. But this is definitely, it's not a 112, which sucks. But whatever. I knew it wasn't going to be a 112. This is PBing. I don't think it's by that much though. Let me see exactly what time I had in my PB for the. Like this is probably by like a little over 10 seconds. I mean, so it's progress. Yeah. Okay. So this should be like a 13-second PB. So this should be a 1:13:13. So I mean, it is a PB, but still. It's not the 112 that I want. I mean, and I really should be able to get like a low 112, but that would require me to quickly get kitty climb. Anyway. Yeah, so this will be a very high 113. 13. Because it's just under a second that you add the timer time from when it splits on the auto splitter to fade out. So, I mean, I did get a PB, I guess, / world record for world record history purposes. I don't know. I'll cut the recording here though.